In The Voice Season 26, Episode 12, the competition entered a highly anticipated phase, the Knockouts premiere. As the contestants continue to fight for a spot in the live shows, this episode was filled with memorable moments, but one stood out in particular: Snoop Dogg's emotional connection with his team. His support for his artists was evident, and it was a moment that showcased the deeper, more personal side of mentorship on The Voice. The Knockouts are always a thrilling stage in the voice competition. Contestants are paired up to perform solo, with the goal of impressing their coach enough to secure their spot in the next round. The stakes are high, and the pressure is immense, but in this episode, it wasn't just the talent that took center stage, it was the emotional bonds that had formed between Snoop Dogg and his team. As the episode kicked off, viewers were immediately immersed in the intensity of the knockouts. Each contestant was vying for a chance to move forward, and the performances were nothing short of impressive. The knockout rounds always bring out the best in the contestants, and this episode was no different. But while the performances were exceptional, it was Snoop's emotional reaction to his team's efforts that captured the spotlight. Snoop Dogg, known for his laid-back, cool demeanor, surprised everyone when he showed a deeply emotional side. He had a personal moment with his team that wasn't just about winning, it was about the journey they had taken together. During a rehearsal, Snoop shared with his team the pride he felt for how far they had come. He spoke about how much he believed in them, not just as performers, but as people. It was clear that his connection with his contestants went beyond just a coach-pupil relationship. He genuinely cared about their growth, both musically and personally. This emotional moment was a pivotal one for Snoop's team. As a coach, he has always been known for his supportive approach, but in this episode, he really demonstrated what it means to be a mentor. He wasn't just there to critique or to guide, he was there to uplift and inspire. This became especially apparent when he spoke to his team about the importance of staying true to themselves and giving everything they had during their knockout performances. He reminded them that the show was not just about the competition, but about sharing their unique voices and stories with the world. As the performances continued, it was evident that Snoop's team was feeding off his positive energy. Contestants who were initially nervous or unsure of themselves gained confidence, and their performances reflected that. The emotional boost from Snoop seemed to unlock their potential, pushing them to deliver some of the most memorable moments of the episode. One standout performance came from Contestant Name, who faced off against Other Contestant Name in one of the night's most anticipated knockouts. Contestant Name delivered a powerful rendition of Song Title, showcasing their vocal range and emotional depth. Snoop, who had been a steady source of encouragement, was visibly moved by the performance. He had coached them through the song, offering advice and building their confidence, but it was clear that the moment was special for him as well. After the performance, Snoop praised Contestant Name for their growth and passion, making it clear that they had gone above and beyond. Another emotional moment came when Snoop had to make a tough decision about which contestant would advance to the next round. While he praised each of them for their incredible performances, it was clear that he genuinely felt the weight of the decision. For Snoop, it wasn't just about picking the best singer, it was about recognizing the effort and dedication each contestant had put into their journey on The Voice. In the end, Snoop made his choice, but the emotional bond with his team was undeniable. The knockout rounds on The Voice are always intense, but this episode really brought out the best in the contestants and their coaches. Snoop Dogg's emotional moment with his team reminded us all of the power of mentorship and the personal connections that are formed during the competition. It wasn't just about the singing, it was about the growth, the struggles, and the triumphs of each contestant as they navigated one of the toughest challenges of their lives. In the end, the episode proved that The Voice is more than just a singing competition. It's about the journey of self-discovery, the relationships built along the way, and the emotional connections that make each performance unforgettable. Snoop Dogg's mentorship in this episode was a testament to the fact that true coaching is about more than just skill, it's about heart.